coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. It's time for more Going Deep Show, guys. I'm the kid. Welcome to the program. El Perez, what's happening, buddy?
In the house.
In the hizzy, as they say. So urban.
Irish coffee.
I'm so urban-y. On tap this fine afternoon. I'm so sick of the Miller Lights now. I've been drinking Miller Lite since the beginning of the year because I'm trying to cut back and lose some weight, right? Mm-hmm. But I need some goddamn beer with some flavors in it.
You know, they do have the Champagne of Beers Miller High Life. It does have a light beer version of it as well. So it's got a little more flavor, a little more, you know, something in it, and that. I got a friend of mine bringing back some Yinglings.
I love Yingling. It's good.
So I'll have to make sure to bring that over once they bring it back in here for the next week or so.
I did something last night that's very dastardly, very devious, and very annoying.
You dropped a shot into your beer?
No, listen to this guy. I get to Chet's pretty late, and we'll bring up what happened with our crime scanner there in a minute when it comes to this. I go into Chet's, and there's that AMI app with the music. You know, you can choose the songs. I love this concept. Right?
Did you cockblock somebody's song in the playlist?
You wait till you hear what I'm going to do. What I've told you. Okay. First of all, I got to kind of spin back. New Year's Eve, we go to the Bell. Mm-hmm. Wally and we walk into the Bell, and it's quiet. They didn't have the music going on in it. So we walk in, and he's like, "It's a little weird, no music." I'm like, "Oh, there'll be some music here coming pretty soon." So I immediately jump on the app, and I start to play every song that has the word pussy prominently in the song.
Two Live Crew.
We want some pussy.
Yep, Two Live Crew, man.
We want some pussy. Then it was like, pop that pussy, hey, pop that pussy, baby. That we were playing that. We were playing some A2M. You ever heard I Got Bitches by A2M?
Yes, I actually have.
I got bitches on my dick every day. Sucking on my balls. You know that song, right? So we start playing these songs, and the crowd, the people who are there are just like, we didn't pick this one. You could see them. You could see them going over to the jukebox. They had to physically get up, go to the jukebox, and I'm sitting there with Wally on my phone, just picking songs, and then you would see other songs get in the queue, and I'd be like, nah, fuck that song. We're gonna pop this one a bit. And so it got to the point where I said, the new year, when we cross into midnight. For the new year, the ball drop. We're going fucking balls drop. So we pretty much took over the fucking thing with songs.
AC/DC, who's got big balls?
It was to the point where the bartender had to go over and like turn it down because it was us being obnoxious. We're laughing about it because we're hearing people in the back are just like, didn't pick this song. I'm like, well,
people want to hook up.
Wally goes, we chose a different song, and Wally's like, you shouldn't have tried to put food stamps in the jukebox.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! So what's the one way you can completely fuck that system up? Okay, so last night, my mind, I get there because previously there were a couple nights prior where this guy that's there, he plays the most obscure stuff, and I talked about concerts. So, but he's always in this mode of like, I know this band, you know, Nutsack with the seamstress, you know, or how about my fucking itchy crotch kneecap? You ever heard of these bands? No, fuck no. Of course I haven't heard of these fucking bands. Who the fuck are you talking about? You know, he's making up all these fucking band names. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So he'll play some obscure shit that I'm just like.
Because he thinks he's cool that way?
I don't know. Yeah. So
only the in crowd know.
So I'll leap some songs into the mix that are, like you're saying, fucking cock blocking the songs. But the worst way I did last night, the worst thing I did, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to love it. How do you think I could have made it worse?
You went bluegrass music? No, I don't know.
It wasn't genre. It wasn't any specific artist. I went and found the longest songs that you can possibly do.
So the DJ songs, when they have to go to the bathroom, want to go out and have a smoke, that deep, deep cut.
The first track that I picked was Tempest by Tool, which is an 18-minute long song.
So
then guess what the second
Iron
one?
Butterfly.
Oh, Inagata-Devita. Inagata-Devita was in the list. Also, the longest one was Echoes by Pink Floyd, 23 minutes. I played 3 songs, and the 3 songs lasted a solid hour. 3 fucking songs.
I've got Iron Butterfly on vinyl. That whole damn. It's on one side of the album.
There was another one. Let me see here, because I was texting Wally the whole time. I'm like, Wally, remember when we did this the other day?
Oh God, any type of Grateful Dead song, Government Mule. There's so many different things you could go. And again, bands that people don't know listen to.
So it got to the point. It got to the point where Antoni's working, and I said, I'm being a dick right now. And she's like, how so? I go, I'm picking the longest songs to play. For the next hour, we're going to hear 3 fucking songs. It was hilarious. and everybody there was, I love when I can change the whole tempo of the room. And you could feel the room going like, why are we still listening to this Pink Floyd song right now?
Love some Floyd. So one of the cool things, about music, and my son's now getting into vinyl. And so he's got 2 albums that he likes, bought.
Which ones?
One is Mac DeMarco, Old Dog, and the other one is Tyler, the Creator. Mm-hmm. So I actually started going like, here's some other stuff that I have that is newer and, kind of like camp and, it was Bruno Mars and things like that. And he's like, wait a minute, you have that? It's like all of a sudden Dad's cool, right? And with it. So, but I was also like, he likes Frank Sinatra and, so different shit like that. But yeah, it's.
What it reminds me of as you're describing that? That scene from Almost Famous when she gives him all the records.
Boom.
Yep. That's what it reminded me of.
Light a candle and play Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Have you ever done the Dark Side with the Wizard? With the Wizard of Oz?
Oh yeah, more than once.
Yep.
And doing shrooms the one time I had to do it because that's what everybody talks about. And not always the effect you expect.
I've never done the shrooms before.
I've only done it a couple of times once, and I think I've told this story on the show before, but at Rock and Reggae, Oil City. And
Oil City, that's what that was last episode when we were talking about the greasy people that came into the bar at Oil City.
Yeah. So with one of our buddies, mutual friend, just had met at Barney's with the other day, you and I and him. And then one of the 2 twins that used to work at Hooters back in the day. And
Hooters twins, everybody.
Oh, yeah. So, basically, smoked a little. She's like, here, do these. I swear the Philly cheesesteak was the best fucking Philly cheesesteak I ever had.
When you're on the shrooms?
Oh, yeah.
Everything
Food was heightened. It was like, this is great.
So have you ever banged on the shrooms before?
No, because here's what happened that night. We're drinking, go back to her house. She lived with her parents at the time, was crashing there. And there's 2 different versions to the story. One is my buddy's like, he thinks I cock blocked him because he thought he was hooking up with her. I thought it was going a different direction my way. It was not going to be a threesome. No swords were going to cross whatsoever.
Eiffel Tower action.
Nope, none of that. And
here you go.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So he gets pissed and he's like, we got to go home. And we both both lived in the same apartment building at the time. So we get in my car, the grocery getter, the double G. And I'm like, crack open a Miller Lite. Crack me open one too. Put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye, because I did basically the one-eye drive the way back.
Jesus
from
Christ.
Coleman to Bay City.
If you're in the grocery getter, why don't you just kind of crash in there for a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't want to get that close to my buddy. Anyway,
but it's like grocery getter. It's like a freaking station wagon.
It was
right?
a Saturn wagon, which the reason why
Saturn wagon. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than a grocery getter.
Another adventure when we were back in the old steamer days. Me and Sed, same brother in crime.
Steamers is like the first bar I went to.
Oh yeah. So we were there the one night, and he was chatting up some girls, and they needed to ride home. They were staying at the Holiday Inn, whatever, and go to get
the Holiday Inn.
Yeah, they're too sloshed, and so we go to give them a ride back to that way, and the one girl starts making fun of my vehicle, and I was a little sensitive at the moment.
There's something about the vehicle, the thing, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because what it comes down to is guys who have trucks most of the time, like small deck.
Yeah,
I mean that's true. That's
I was
100%.
pretty secure in my manhood driving that double G.
right. You see my little grocery getter out there. My little little fucking. I love that little car, man.
Shit, I could put skis in the back of that thing. It was like not having an SUV, better gas mileage, lower insurance. I took that thing all over the place. My mom still has it and drives it to this day.
Shit, yes. Seriously,
in Florida.
I've had women who will call dudes out who have trucks, or know a guy who's very like a shorter person, like a shorter guy, 5'2", 5'3", and a couple of my friends will be like, he drives a truck, right? they'll legit straight say it. I'm like, yeah, he's Lord Farquaad, man. He's got to get lifted out of the horse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Some of my buddies that are like 6-something drive them, but they used to always make fun of me because when I got into the Jeep phase, and still do, that's like, oh, that's something like some SVU chick would drive. You know, why are you driving that? You know, kind of deal. You know,
I drive my car because it gets great gas mileage, man.
I don't give a shit really about what I drive as long as it gets me to point A to B.
I'm happy with
enough room.
I'm happy with my size, and I'm happy with my car.
Yep, exactly. Oh shit, we went off on a tangent. So
yeah, what were we
since we're talking about vehicles, since we're talking about vehicles, and we were just talking
great
earlier.
Song, by the way, Ides of March. Oh, you know that song?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But we were talking about the page that posts things, and you were at said establishment.
So last night
somebody backed up into a vehicle.
So the cops are there. This kind of ties a little bit back to the episode previous where we were talking about the bullying and the idiots at the bar and that kind of thing. This podcast is going to be my spring, summer, going into fall focus. I'm not going to be going out anymore. I'm kind of calling it quits on the going out.
It's concert season. It's baseball season.
I'm going to Primus next week, man. Primus and Perfect Circle and
Persifier. But yeah. I did see that was coming out. So and new material coming out too from Maynard.
I'm determined to not go out, spend money. I have this environment here where we can come and have drinks and relax and chill. And if we drink too much, we just fucking cast on the couch, whatever. Who gives a shit? Safe. This last night, you said that the scanner was the cop, some idiot backed into somebody.
Yeah. Outside the establishment, didn't pay attention, boom.
Boom, shalaka whammo.
All of a sudden, you've got a more expensive night out than what you bargained for.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons why I hang where I do, because I can walk.
Exactly.
And worst case scenario, I might, drive said friend's vehicle back to my place.
You know what? Now that you say that,
now
that you say that, I do have a bar within walking distance here. 2 of them, actually.
Yeah.
The Shell and the Silver Palace. Those are easily walkable. They're just shy of a mile. From
good food at the Palace.
Just shy of a mile to get there. That would be, yeah. But again, it's not a matter of that. I want to save some money. So I'm going to go and buy and stock my fridge and then just not worry about it. I'm kind of done with the whole scene. After witnessing what I witnessed with somebody get in her face about just some petty little thing. I'm kind of just like, nah, I'm staying home.
And I guess, had this conversation with other people. It's more about, it's okay to go out and have a few drinks when you're having dinner, go to said establishment and do that kind of deal. But you don't have to be out till 1, 2 in the morning anymore.
And it can't,
because nothing good happens.
No. But here's the other thing. You got to make it a treat. You got to make it a special thing. You do it once a month.
Yeah.
You do it once a week. Not every fucking day. We have some friends that are
I used to be that guy.
I know. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat sometimes. And I have this year in particular, I have dialed it back a lot. Both with what I'm drinking and when and how many times I'm drinking. And I had this conversation with Black Widow last night. She popped over to Coonan's when I was there. And it's really about who you hang out with.
Yeah.
and where the reputation of the place you hang.
Yeah.
You know, this new bar down in the South End that was the old Jake's South, remember?
Yeah.
That's changed to 1111.
Yep.
That place used to have a pretty bad rap about
Very bad rap.
You know, and I would go in there from time to time, but it was, out of all the bars I've ever been, I think the only one where I was like, shit, I'm getting stabbed here tonight. I would legit straight up think like I'm gonna get hurt here tonight.
Well, and you know, there are the certain bars that you know, and there's the drug element, you know, which is more than just smoking a little, you know, legalized marijuana, you know, or doing an edible for that. So it, kind of good to stay clear sometimes of those places, or you know, just be aware of your surroundings.
Right now, I just can't afford to go do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And
shit. Doing that semi-retirement thing right now.
Oh yeah.
So.
What's that feel like? What does it feel like?
It's weird. It's really weird to have this conversation.
It's a good thing you get this new hobby here.
Yeah. Bringing back the old is new again. No, it's kind of different when you are trying to figure it out and what's going to work and everything else. So, and just doing what's best, you know, because still got things I want to do and want to be able to do those trips and travel and get the fuck out of here. I mean, in a way, but making it all work.
When you're living on a budget, peeps, okay, that's what we're talking about. Like, kid, shut up. We don't want to hear your budget talk. I'm like, no shit, I don't want to fucking talk about it. But the fact of the matter is, you're going to get more podcasting out of me because I'm not going to be out fucking doing a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
But not a lot of nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. People watching is the most fun thing ever. It is. And watching idiots do idiot things is funny. It's fun. I'm guilty of this fucking idiocy myself, you know, but after hearing and witnessing and seeing, you know, a guy backs into somebody at the bar I was at last night and cops.
Was he looking at his phone, you know, whatever she was?
Oh God,
you know?
dude, don't even get me going to that phone thing. I worry about our kids. When your son starts to drive, how are you going to convince them to put that phone in the glove compartment to drive? They're not going to do it.
Yeah, because I'm leading by a terrible example these days when it comes to stoplights and everything else.
As soon as they made it so that if you have the phone or if they see the phone, or if you're looking at the phone, what is it, like a $250 fine or something now if they catch you? If it's like worse than a seatbelt violation, they say. But
yet people used to shave and put on their makeup and everything else, you know, which you would think even be worse. And it's been acceptable. Multitasking because we're running late.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's one of the things too people really enjoyed about being able to work at home. You didn't have to worry about this shit.
Working from home had its benefits, but I do prefer to kind of go into the office because, well, first of all, I have a nice place to work. The technology that's there is great. It's much more efficient because the files and things that I need to work on are easier to get to them from here. But I think maybe once a week or once a month or something like that, similar to when you go out, you should, you know, working from home. It's a novel idea. For some people, it's great and it works for them. When you have kids, I can see working from home probably better. But me as a single dude,
who cares?
I want to just go because I want to be able to cut it off.
Right. Yeah. I
go into work. I work on this singular focus thing, and then once that clock hits,
you're out the door.
My brain turns off and I'm out of there and not thinking about it till the next day. That's when I was working from here, maybe 10 o'clock at night, I'd be working on shit that I should have stopped working on at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. I would do the roll out of bed, go right to my desk after, you know, drop the kid off for that.
Yep.
It was kind of nice, you know, listen to baseball games and shit like that during the summertime. So
you can still do that at work though. You know, with earbud in, all that.
Yep. Little sports thing on. Checking scores.
You got final words to say, man? That was another one. Everybody listen to the Police Scanner. What's the Police Scanner website that you go to?
That's the Bay City Dispatch, or heard on Bay City Scanner on Facebook, which I think most people know. They're
a bunch of nonsense.
Stuff heard on Bay City Scanner.
A bunch of nonsense going on over there.
So here's what I got to say. It's fucking Friday. Go out and have a fabulous Friday. It's the last Friday of fucking April. Mother Nature, get your shit together. And get some warm weather because...
Yeah, it's a little nippy in here today.
Yeah.
A little nippleage going on.
I didn't mean to take your eye out with mine, so...
Everybody, I'm the kid. This is the Going Deep Show. Hit the GDS.com. Also, email studio at Going Deep Show. We will see you guys soon. Make sure you chill. To the next one.